Metal detector over there. Let's take a look around.
You're gonna have to tell it. You can't record in the courthouse.
Oh, I'm not in a courtroom or anything.
No, the courthouse. This whole building.
Why?
Part of the courthouse, and you can't record.
Is that a law?
No, it's the judge's order.
I don't understand.
I'll get it for you.
Okay.
Are you recording?
Yeah, I'm just taking some pictures and video of the publicly accessible areas here.
Okay. Have you been told that the judge's order is no recording in the courthouse?
She went, you guys are deputies?
Mm-hmm.
Another deputy went to go try and find me the order.
Okay.
So I'm waiting on her to come back.
Perfect.
Yeah.
Cool.
What was your name, sir?
Chase Coleman.
Chase Coleman?
Yep. What's your name?
Oh, my first name's Sean. Mm-hmm.
Nice to meet you, Sean.
Nice to meet you. Yeah, I'm just taking some pictures and video here. What? It doesn't apply to the judge's, courtroom. It's to the entire, even the publicly accessible areas of the building.
So my understanding of based off Judge McCabery's order is.
And who is that?
Past that Judge McCabery.
And who it does? Is that like the
He's the chief judge here?
The chief judge here.
Is it applies to anything past that security checkpoint? Here on the floor is with the courtroom. So.
Adelaide is Farmington.
And the second floor, isn't this also like the sheriff's office?
That's upstairs.
Yep, upstairs in the lobby.
Oh, okay, upstairs. Gotcha. I thought it was a dual-purpose building.
Yeah, used to actually be PD here as well, but they moved out, so it's just sheriff's office now.
Oh, okay, gotcha. It used to be PD here as well. I just came from the. I'm an independent journalist. Like I said, my name is Sean. I just came from the courthouse, which I find funny because.
All right, guys. Let's dive straight into a confrontation that exposes exactly how fragile the system becomes when authority is unchecked. The moment the auditor steps into the building, the tension snaps into place. Deputies rush forward, reciting an order they barely understand, insisting that recording is forbidden in the entire courthouse. But the auditor isn't rattled. Instead, he calmly presses for clarity, questioning who issued the order, when it was signed, and whether it holds any true legal weight. From the very first seconds, you can feel that this encounter is about to explode into a battle between constitutional rights and blind obedience.
Oh,
all the courtrooms are in here.
Over there?
Yeah.
The old courthouse.
The old courthouse, yeah. I just came from the old courthouse. They gave me a tour and everything, and I didn't think it was going to be a big deal to record in the public. I don't want to go into any sort of restricted areas or any courtrooms or anything to record.
Sure,
just
yeah.
Document the historical, nature of the building and disseminate that to the public. That's what I'm trying to do here, which is my First Amendment right, so that's what I'm trying to do.
Yeah.
So I'm waiting for her to come back to see.
Hey, Sean, so thanks for your patience, man. I just kind of double-checked up with that other deputy. She is grabbing the order, they just had to print one off, so.
Oh, okay, yeah, just waiting, yeah.
So, yeah, I kind of saw you were waiting, so I figured I'd just fill you in so you knew a little bit more about what.
Okay, so they're printing out the judge's order?
Yep, and I'll bring it up here so you can see it.
All right, thank you, I appreciate that. Mm-hmm.
This is the correct order, it's just the old judge, so I'm not going to act on an order with an old judge's signature. So.
Right.
You said that's the order?
Well, this is an old order, but I mean, I'm not going to act based off of this, just with an old signature.
Oh yeah, for a judge that's not even here anymore?
Yeah.
Yeah, for sure.
So.
For sure. That's probably the smartest move you ever made. No, just kidding. But definitely, I appreciate that. I would, if a current judge signed it, then we could have a discussion, and then, whatever happens.
Pretty much, So I get what you're doing. You're out doing what you need to be doing. So.
Yeah, just out, exercising my constitutional rights, sir.
Yeah,
that's all I'm doing.
So.
Yep.
Okay. So, thanks for your patience, Sean.
Sure.
Obviously, I understand you were standing up here for a while.
Yeah.
So, we have a signature from Judge Sally Picorni, Division 2, that courtroom right there. Signed today, courtroom, local rule 1. That's the one that's posted on the doors that says recording inside the Judicial Center is prohibited without prior permission of the court. This includes audio and video by any means. According to this does refer to the whole building, including the hallways.
So the old building.
No, this is this building, the JLEC. Mm-hmm. So at this point, I will ask you to stop your phone, stop your recording.
Okay,
and I can get you a copy of this.
Yeah, that's
a signed copy.
Oh yeah, because you just got it signed right now, didn't
Correct,
you?
yeah.
Okay.
It's been an order, but we didn't have assigned judges.
I mean, how could it be an order, respectfully, if no
It's a
judge
judge's order, but we couldn't at the moment find a signed one. So that's.
So you guys took.
It's been an order.
Is this the chief administrative judge?
No, it is not.
He's not
out.
available, but he has ordered, if he's not available, another judge can order it. If you look at the front door, it's out there.
As minutes pass, the deputies scramble to justify their position, digging through old documents and unsigned memos as if they might magically transform into laws. One officer admits they only found an outdated order carrying the signature of a judge who isn't even on the bench anymore. That admission cracks the foundation immediately. The auditor doesn't raise his voice, he simply asks for a lawful directive, not guesswork disguised as authority. Yet you can sense how desperate they are to enforce something, anything, even when nothing they have holds any constitutional value.
It just
No, it's
wasn't
a signed,
signed,
yeah.
and I would prefer to have a signed one.
Yeah,
So
for sure.
that's why we got
So
that.
this order right here, it doesn't supersede the United States Constitution, does it, or our rights? Doesn't, right?
This order just says you cannot.
Because you guys are law enforcement, that's not a law.
Yeah.
Right? That's a
Judge's order.
A judge's order.
Correct.
Correct.
In violation of that is contempt of court, which is illegal in the state of Kansas.
Yeah, I understand that. So contempt of court for exercising a constitutional right,
For specifically recording within this building.
which is a constitutional right of news gathering as an independent journalist.
Judge
Well,
McCabe,
you
he's
can
the one who
see-
ordered that.
Well, no, this
Without
is the
prior
judge
permission of the
that
court.
ordered it over here.
She's doing it on his behalf.
She's signing for him?
On
She's
his
a
behalf,
judge of
which
this
she can
building.
do.
And if you want to record, you said you were an independent journalist, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Will the judge that just signed that speak to me?
Well, I don't know.
I'll take off the camera if I speak to the judge and find out what is the meaning behind
Their
this order.
office is right over there, but I would like to explain something to you real quick.
Yeah, sure.
Just kind of clear it up.
Yeah.
We do have media come in here, media records in here, they take pictures in the courtroom, but they have to go through the administrative assistant first.
Yeah,
So,
and I would definitely understand taking pictures in the courtroom, 100%, that you would need prior permission. You know, I understand because that's usually the case everywhere. But as far as the hallways here, it doesn't seem to, why, what's the issue with that? What is the reason behind it?
I'm not really here to
I just
talk
been
on
recording.
why the judge signed the order.
Yeah, exactly. Do you guys have a supervisor
Signed the order.
available?
Our supervisor is in court right now. I mean, so
So there's no supervisor to speak to?
I'll go upstairs and see if there's one upstairs.
I would just like to speak to a supervisor, please, because, you know, if I have to, you know, it doesn't make sense that you're saying contempt of court for exercising a constitutional right. It just doesn't make sense to me that I would have to be subject to my freedom being taken from me just for simply recording. You know, what if I was secretly recording? You wouldn't even know. So, you know, I don't understand what's the problem with recording. I just don't get it.
I'm not here to talk about why the judges signed the order or why they didn't, but the judge did sign the order.
Yeah, just
When a fresh order suddenly appears, supposedly signed moments earlier, the stakes jump. Now the deputies claim the judge has personally stated on body camera that the auditor must be removed. No discussion, no questions, no explanation, just pure force. The auditor, standing alone yet completely composed, tries to ask basic questions about the order, its scope, and its legality. Each question is shut down. The officers refuse to explain, refuse to elaborate, and refuse to justify their actions. This is where you clearly see the machinery of authority pressing forward without restraint.
signed it right now.
Inside.
Just literally right now sign the order.
And I asked you to stop recording after I had this order in my hand. So I'll ask
Yeah, but I haven't even seen the order.
would you mind making a copy of this real quick? Thank you.
All right. I'm Deputy Tyler Cruz. We'll hire you today.
Hey, how are you?
Good. I have two options for you. This signed order basically says, and the judge just told me on body camera, she wants you removed. Okay?
I need to be removed from the courthouse?
Yes. So you have two options.
Yep.
You may leave. You're free to go. Or we arrest you for interference.
Can I ask you a couple questions?
Nope. You're free to go. Turn around and you can use that exit there to leave.
I'll go up the stairs.
Okay. Have a good day.
No problem. So I can't ask you
I'm
questions?
going to escort you, so we're going to go together.
Oh, so what can I ask you some questions?
I'm not
So
gonna answer any
what's
questions.
What's the name of the
I'm just walking
are you
with you.
exercising your Fifth Amendment rights, sir?
Yeah.
So what you're doing right now is escalating the situation.
Nope. I'm
Yeah,
just
you just like
telling
you did
you-
before when you wouldn't identify yourself.
Telling you to, and I gave you my full name.
Yeah, after I asked you previously and you didn't identify
I'm
yourself.
sorry, I
That's
was
escalating the
moving on to
situation.
something else. I had
What
something
judge
else
told you to
to do.
remove me from the building under threat of arrest? I'm sorry?
Judge Picorni.
For corny?
So she says that.
Or what would I be
best
charged
option
with?
is Just consult an attorney because I can't give you legal advice.
I don't want your legal advice.
Okay.
It's horrible.
Well, you're free to go, or you can go upstairs, go to the sheriff's office side, but you can't come within this court area. Anything adjacent to
What would I be arrested for?
interference,
Interference with what?
because I gave you a lawful order. So if you come back down in this hallway, you're going to be placed under arrest for interference. Do you understand?
So even if I'm not recording,
Thank
I
you,
can't
sir.
come over there?
I
What if
think
I
you
stop?
understand.
What if I stop recording? That's a fair question.
You can start recording, absolutely.
What if I stopped recording and walked into this
Once
building?
you start recording again, I'm going to ask
So if I stop recording, I can go into this area.
Yeah, absolutely.
So stupid. Because what if I have secret glasses? What if I had a secret pen?
It's an order by the courts.
Yeah, and
you could be arrested for
Where's your
interference.
supervisor? I want to put a complaint
I am
against
the
you.
person in charge today.
What's you're not even a supervisor though. How are you in charge?
Doesn't matter. I was put in charge by a supervisor.
What's your badge number? I need to get your body camera footage.
I don't necessarily have a badge number. My S number is 532.
532.
That's correct.
And you're.
Cruzel. K-R-U-Z-E-L.
I'll be getting your body. See the judge telling you. She told you on body camera.
All right, guys, this is where the confrontation hits its peak. Deputy Cruz steps in and lays out two options: leave immediately or get arrested for interference. That's it, no middle ground. No acknowledgement that the auditor has broken no laws. No recognition that he is peacefully exercising a constitutionally protected right. When the auditor asks what the arrest charge would be, he's met with deflection. The deputy claims he can't answer questions, claims he can't provide clarity, and then claims authority he doesn't actually have. The energy shifts from tense to openly hostile.
Correct? The judge? Mm-hmm. Okay.
Okay. So thank you for your time.
Just
we appreciate
clarify.
like you said, we appreciate what you're doing.
No, you don't, because you just violated my rights. You just violated my rights, and we're going to hold you accountable. The people are going to hold you accountable for violating my rights here today.
Portion of it.
Yeah, and do you feel? Are you happy that you did that? Does that bring you some type of?
I'm not really, because you're kind of wasting all of our time.
What do you do normally? I don't see anybody in here. What do you do?
Have a good rest of your day, sir.
But what do you
If
do?
come over here while recording, I'm going to arrest you for interference.
Yeah. Okay. You're a tyrant and a bully.
Have a good day.
You're a tyrant.
Thank you very much.
You know that? You're a tyrant.
Hello, how are you?
No supervisor here whatsoever. How are you?
Good, how you doing? We asked for a supervisor?
Are you supervisor, sir?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, so I was just threatened to be arrested for I'm not causing a disruption. I have the memo here. It says interfering with an officer. That's what he said he would arrest me for, the deputy downstairs. I'm not causing any disruptions. I'm not doing anything. Simply recording peacefully my First Amendment right, freedom of press. That's it. So I don't understand why I had to be removed.
Okay. What do you have here? Can I see it?
Yeah, sure. It's an internal memo that they gave me, and they had a judge sign it.
Oh.
That's not a court order. It's just the judge signing an internal memo. Apparently, a sergeant, said that about how dealing with First Amendment auditors.
Okay, I wasn't aware of any of this.
You're going to be held accountable for your actions. I promise you that. That's so sad. You had an internal memo signed by a judge.
The judge is asking that he
For what?
no longer in the court section.
But for what? For what? Am I disrupting anybody? Am I disrupting anyone?
Videotape sheriff's side of the building, but courts
I'm not inside the courtroom.
want him just out of this area, down the courtroom. He can't be in the courtroom recording without the
Yeah, but I'm not in the courtroom, and I didn't want to go. No, but I'm not disrupting any business.
The auditor refuses to be bullied. Even while walking away from the threat of arrest, he challenges the deputy's logic, exposing the ridiculousness of their argument. If recording is so dangerous, what happens if someone wears hidden glasses or a hidden pen camera? There would be no way to detect it. This proves the rule isn't about safety, it's about control. As he moves upstairs, looking for a real supervisor, the frustration becomes obvious. He's not here to fight, he's here to document. Yet he's treated like a criminal for doing exactly what the Constitution protects.
I gave him my copy already. I'm not disrupting any business. I'm not interfering with your carrying out your duties. I'm not doing anything illegal anyway. I'm documenting for the public consumption as a journalist. So you're telling me that a judge can just indiscriminately just kick people out. Next thing you know, it's for their skin color or because they don't like the way they look.
You are more than welcome to consult an attorney.
That's unconstitutional. I don't need to consult an attorney. I will file the lawsuit myself against Douglas County.
Excuse me, you're disrupting the elevator?
Yeah. No, I'm not. Clown.
Yes.
You heard me.
Be careful.
Keep going. Keep moving. Bunch of tyrants in this police department. Disrupting the elevator. What a clown. We're getting all these body camera footage and we're gonna... Can I get your names and badge numbers, please?
What, Captain Bellinger?
Captain Belger. Thank you, Captain.
Captain O'Hare?
Captain O'Hare.
111.
111.
A supervisor finally appears someone who actually listens rather than threatens. When the auditor shows him the memo, the truth spills out. It's not a court order at all. It's an internal document with a judge's signature slapped on top, not binding law, not enforceable against the public, just an administrative preference being abused as if it were a statute. The supervisor admits he wasn't aware of any of this, and suddenly the arrogance of the earlier deputies becomes painfully clear. They acted without knowledge, without authority, and without respect for the rights they swore to protect.
Do you have a badge number, sir?
112.
112.
Let me go in there, do some checking real quick. It's, again, I don't work in court security. I don't know what's going on. I'm the patrol captain.
Yeah. Any one of these officers will tell you, just so you know, when you go, you're checking, any one of these officers will tell you I was being quiet, wasn't bothering anyone, didn't go anywhere near inside of a courtroom, didn't do anything illegal, didn't break any laws. Just so we're clear, and it's all on video.
Yeah, I just got drug into it. So.
I understand, and listen, I'm just having communication with you as a supervisor of these deputies here that I interacted with, that's all. I don't want to escalate the situation anyway. I obviously left the court area under threat of arrest, so obviously I don't want my freedom taken from me, but, you know, I do want to be held accountable, and whether you do something or not, you know, I'll hold them accountable for what happened. That's
Get a few minutes.
Yeah, sure. I'm going to request, how do I do a records request while you're doing that? For the body camera footage of these officers?
Do it online.
I can do it online?
That's usually easier.
Okay.
Just on our website.
Douglas County Sheriff's?
It's dgso.org.
DGSO.org. Thank you, Captain. Thank you. Yeah, no problem.
Okay, sir. I just talked, we talked it over. As long as you're in the public space, you can record. You just can't keep courtrooms and record.
Yeah, that's my intention.
I went ahead and grabbed you an internal affairs complaint packet.
Okay.
Because I understood there are some frustrations on how you were treated today.
Thank you, Captain.
Just make sure and get that filled out. You can also do that online too. If
Okay.
it's easier, but that way you have one.
All right. Thank you, Captain. I appreciate it.
All right, guys, here's where everything turns. After reviewing the situation, the captains confirm that the auditor is allowed to record in all public spaces, exactly as he stated from the beginning. They hand him an internal affairs packet, acknowledging that what happened downstairs needs to be addressed. For the first time, someone in uniform actually treats him with professionalism, and in that moment, the entire narrative flips, not because the system worked, but because someone finally followed the law instead of abusing it.
Anything from me?
No, that's it. Thank you, guys. I appreciate you guys. Thank you so much. All right, guys, so we the people have won yet again. Go ahead. You can go this way.
Appreciate it. Thanks.
I hope you were educated on our rights today, sir. Do you have a comment on what's going on? No? No comment? Or, have a good day, Deputy. Take care. I'm on my way out. I hope that you learned some de-escalation techniques. Truly, I do. Not just for your safety, but the safety of the public. That you identify yourself properly.
Sure.
As is required under your policy. De-escalation works wonders. This didn't have to come this far.
Well, and I mean,
It didn't.
We're all good.
No, I understand you're good, but it's not. Yeah, but it's not good when you threaten someone to take their freedom away. You wouldn't want your freedom taken away, would you, sir?
So since I gave you my name, what was your name?
My name is Sean, sir.
Sean what?
Just Sean.
Just Sean? I
Yeah.
gave you my last name.
I exercise. You will know my name. I promise you that. But I exercise my right to not identify myself. But as a member of the public, as a worker, a public servant, it's your job to identify yourself. That's the job you chose. I chose to go in a private company, right?
Okay.
I just want you all to understand that this didn't have to come to this. It didn't have to come to this. There was no need for any of this. And you kind of got it in the beginning, but again, a judge's order doesn't supersede the Constitution. It shouldn't have to come to this. I had to go upstairs to talk to the captains. For what? You're shedding a bad light on your police department, or your sheriff's department, excuse me.
The video closes with the auditor walking out, victorious but far from satisfied. He reminds the deputy who threatened him that de-escalation should have been the first step, not the last. He points out that a judge's order cannot override the Constitution, no matter how forcefully it's presented, and he leaves with a warning not of violence, but of accountability. What happened today happens across the country, every single day. That's why knowing your rights is not optional, it's essential, because the moment you stop recording, their version becomes the only version.